When people think of clinical trials, they think of like the big scale, experiments, I guess that, if you will,
The
these
billion
companies do.
dollar clinical trials. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah, that they do with this large population of patients when the drug is finally developed, and anything in the media when you think about clinical trials is, that experimental treatment that somebody's getting. There's a lot of work that's done before you get to that point. So some people know there's multiple phases to clinical trials, and where we come in, we are a accredited facility in both sterile and non-sterile compounding, and we follow all of the new regulations that USP enforce. And so that allows us to get into the space when you have the early phase trials, because you're really kind of like experimenting with the actual chemical, if you
Right.
will. You don't have this finished product. And a lot of the trials that we do is a lot of formulation development, engineering runs where we have this concept of this drug in this form, make it happen.
Right.
There's a lot of testing involved. There's a lot of dry runs. There's a lot of wet runs where, figuring out that this is more stable in, a particular diluent, or this is more stable in this space. And so, there's a lot of that pre-work that you have to do. And, a big pharmaceutical company or a manufacturer doesn't really get into that. Those companies really just take the finished, formula, if you will, and then mass produce. But
Mm,
there's a lot of research, trial and error, lab work that's done, and compounding pharmacy like ourselves get into that space where we just trying to make something from nothing, really.
got it.